Hi, I am Benoit, I am the former president of TubeTalk Toastmasters, and I am going to show you how to use Easyspeak to manage your club meetings. So maybe the first thing you want to do is to check the upcoming meeting, and once you click on it, you can allocate roles to say who is going to be a speaker during that day. So these are the people who asked to deliver a speech on that day. You can also volunteer members or put members who just told you that they wanted to do a certain role, and you can see when they if they already have a role or when they last perform a specific role. So for example, we can see that our last Toastmasters was Ivan. You can, if a member just told you that they want to do a speech but haven't yet requested it, they just sent you an email, or these members are not available to do a speech, just click on request a speech. Then you would take the name of the person that you want to book a speech for. So let's put our president, current president Alex. You put a speech name, you put a workbook speech, so which speech does he want to do and when does he want to do it. And you can put the preferred option, and if you want to schedule it. So I think that's something very useful, obviously. One thing that you can do, you can edit the agenda. So if we click on edit the agenda, you can select, you can, for example, delete the third speaker speech because you only have two. You can have change the roles, you can change the order just by pressing. If you want to add something new, you just click on it and you can make a different one. You can also change with a different template. So I will demonstrate this to you with a different meeting that has not yet been allocated a template. So let's go further in time. So yeah, this one. Which agenda do we want? Let's say we will have 3 speeches. So 4 speeches, sorry. And voila, we have a completely brand new template and we can select 4 speeches. Now if we want to change it, we can click on meeting with as a meeting manager. You can change, you can put a theme, and of course you can change the agenda. So if you want, you can have only 3 speakers, and then you have to click submit. So quite easy to do. Another thing that you want to be able to do to manage on Easyspeak is to look at your user list. So this is quite useful if you want to look for members. So you can select if there are just members, officers, or non-members, or past members. You can select how you want to arrange them, and the most important one is how to add members. So to add members, you can put if they are visitors, member, guest, when were they introduced to the club, and you can input their full name and emails. So that's quite good because some members may have already been registered because they have already visited other clubs, or they are former members, so that makes things a lot easier. You can select them from previous people, but that's usually not how I find them. You, as a VPE or someone who can manage meetings, you should be able to allocate speeches to people as we saw during a specific day, but you can also do it more centrally and just see who are the speakers. Makes life a lot easier. You can see all the speeches that are requested, what people have achieved, what were the objectives. You should have a look at it. So it's on your VPE scheduling and VPE task. You can see who is where on the track, so what needs to be completed in order to achieve a specific objective. And you can also let your member know what they need to do if they want to complete a specific book. So another thing that we need to be able to do is how to create a meeting, because that's something we always want to do. I'm not a specialist, obviously, of Easyspeak, but let me show you how to create a meeting. Oh, let's go to the next one. I think the next one is the last one. Yep. Yeah. So when you go to your last meeting, so what is scheduled for Wednesday, 12th of September, you click on New Event, and it will, because Easyspeak already know that we meet every second and fourth Wednesday of the month, the date is already correct. Change who is in charge of the meeting, and you can already pre-select an agenda. So maybe this one will be humorous speech contest, and because it will be at the end of September, so it should be around the right. That should be about the right. That should be the right date, and I think that's it. So you can write whatever you want if you want to leave a message. And voila, you have your competition agenda done. Or maybe, in fact, we change our mind. For the 12th of September, we want to have the speech contest. So we decided to change it. So I invite you to explore everything that is written under the scheduling and VPE tasks. You should also look at member statistics, so you can see who does what role, who forget to do some role, who should do something to try to help your member improve their competencies and develop their competencies. You should also have a look. You can write newsletters, you can send mass emails to everyone in your database. So I think that's quite good when you do a competition or when you do elections. But of course, don't spam people, and don't forget to delete their data if they have not come to your club for at least a few months. Another thing that you want to be able to do is to look at club control panel. So the club control panel is only accessible to administrators. So I have to use my credentials to log in, and here you can see the background of Easyspeak. So for our club, you can use this one, and you can select who is what are the rights of the presidents, what are the rights of the VPE, and what are the rights of the immediate past president. So we change the right for me, and you can see I change all the right to be able to do everything I just showed you in the video. So always have a look at your also at the control panel. I think it's something quite useful, and I think you should make sure that you maintain a clean administration of your Toastmasters meeting on Easyspeak. So I think that will wrap it up. We saw how to create new meetings, how to allocate speeches, how to request speeches for members, how to create new members. So if you have any question, leave it in the comment below, or ask someone from your committee. And I hope, of course, to see you in TubeTalk Toastmasters. We meet every second and fourth Wednesday of the month in London. So if you're visiting, just come to see us. See you later, guys.